WrestleMania 6, best match, Hogan and Warrior. Let's go. I went with this match. This was a really good match. I think it was like 22 minutes long. And I think this was the best match on the card. But there was some good. I enjoyed WrestleMania 6 was good. WrestleMania 6 was actually my second favorite WrestleMania. I only like 3 better. But it was a lot of good stuff on the card of WrestleMania 6. But yeah, I had to go with the main event here. So it was definitely the best match. Warrior won it. Let's see if Hogan can win it this time, or will Warrior win it again? So it was 8 years later. I guess it was about 8.5 years later. They had a rematch where Hogan won. People regard it as a bad match. They had the first match was great, and the second match was terrible. A lot of people consider it. But you could actually say it was Warrior's best matches and worst matches with the same wrestler. With Hogan, he had his best and worst match with the same guy. And Boston Crab here. I put this is going to end in a pin because the real match ended in a pin, so I said a pin only. So I already know WrestleMania 7 will be the next video. The easy pick for that one. The Warrior Savage was a tremendous match, so I'm going to do Warrior Savage for WrestleMania 7. And WrestleMania 8 WrestleMania 8 was a little tougher because Piper and Bret Hart was a really good match. And Jake and Undertaker I liked, and the Hogan Sid match was good, but I'm going to go with Flair and Savage. Once again, Randy Savage with the best match on the card. He was at Savage. I think he wrestled every WrestleMania 2 to 10. He hadn't come in yet at WrestleMania 1. I believe Savage joined WWF like June of '85, a few months after WrestleMania 1. But then he was in. I think he was in all of them. Yeah, he was in. No, I think he announced WrestleMania 9. That's right. Then he wrestled again at 10. But he was at 9. But he stole the show at just about every WrestleMania he wrestled in. All right, Warrior at the cover here. No, Hogan kicked out. Yeah, I didn't think he'd get him there. But WrestleMania 6 was that main event was a big build to it. I think only bigger build to a WrestleMania main event was it most anticipated was Hogan Andre more than Hogan Warrior. But that was a big deal that the build to Hogan Warrior was a lot of anticipation, which a lot of split the crowd. Who was some were half Warrior, half Hogan. It was pretty good build to it. I think the Hogan Andre build was the only thing bigger because that was a big deal that they were Hogan was defending his title for a few years against anybody, and then here comes Andre the Giant. That was the only thing that topped this. All right, Warriors putting the boots to him. Oh, here Hogan, nice punch by Hogan. And slam. Well, Hogan if he hits the leg drop, he hit it. Hogan may have just got his win back here because the Warrior won the original match. Nope, Warrior kicked out of the leg drop. But yeah, this match was... Yeah, but it went longer than I expected it to, because he thought they'd have... Warriors matches were usually shorter, so he figured it would be a quicker match, like under 15, and it went over 20. And the Warrior, actually, what happened? Warrior won both belts, but they had a tournament for the Intercontinental title. They had him relinquish the Intercontinental. I guess they didn't want him to go have both belts, so they just gave they'd had a tournament for the Intercontinental. He just went on as a heavyweight champion. There you go. Hulk wins it this time. So I'll see you for WrestleMania 7.